I'm Konner.
And I'm Kole.
We're back for episode 3 on the roll.
In the previous episode, we talked about the Class 2 district playoff games and who we think would win.
In this episode, we'll be talking about the semifinal games with a quick recap of those and go into more depth on who we think is going to win the state championship.
For the first semifinals game we'll be talking about is the Valley Catholic Warriors versus the Fairgrove Eagles.
Valley beat Fairgrove 51-26, improving their record to 12-1 on the year, and they will be moving on to the state championship. Cole, what are your thoughts on that game?
Well, that was a pretty big margin victory. They won by almost double Fairgrove's points. Both their statistics, they're basically putting up similar numbers, almost the exact same. I think this game really could have went both ways, but obviously Valley won. What's your opinion on what happened in this game?
Well, before this, Valley was kind of the underdog there. They were 12-1, and Fairgrove was an unbeaten team. They were 12-0, and their numbers are the exact same. They're both averaging around 46, 47 points per game and only allowing up to 11.5. Those are some pretty good stats. They could have went either way.
On the other side of the bracket, there's our other semifinals game. There was the Lamar Tigers versus Bowling Green Bobcats.
The Tigers blew out the Bobcats.
They smoked them.
47-16.
That's almost 3 times the Bobcats score.
Bowling Green was 13-1. Though they're 13-0 going into that game, and Lamar was 11-1. So Bowling Green was in favor to win that game. Bowling Green's averaging double their points per game with 56. And yeah, Bowling Green's allowing more than what Lamar did, but I think the only reason Lamar won that game is because they want revenge from last year.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just think that their mindset's a lot different, and obviously they're headed back to the state championship.
Yep, let's see if they can do a lot better than what they did last year. There was a tough loss against Blair Oaks last year.
I agree.
Now for your Class 2 Missouri State Football Championship matchup, you have the Valley Catholic Warriors taking on the Lamar Tigers.
The Lamar Tigers are back. They're wanting that revenge. They're both 12-1, so that's pretty similar. They're putting up pretty similar numbers. Valley, it looks like they're favored maybe a little more, but as we know, Lamar can compete. They're both very good teams, and I don't know. It'll be a close one.
Cole, who do you think is going to win?
I think it'll be Lamar. I think they've been putting up, maybe some would say upsets or whatever you want to call it. They've been putting up big numbers, though. And I think, like you've been saying a lot, I think they're wanting their revenge from last year and the big loss in the state championship, and they're back. Who do you think's going to win?
Cole, I'm going to have to go with Valley Catholic Warriors here.
Wow.
I'm going to have to go with them because they're just a nobody school. No one knows of them. I can never think of them winning a state championship.
I've never heard of them.
I've never heard of the school. So I think they're going to do what they can to put their school on the map. Looking at their home record here, they're 4-0 and 4-1. The Warriors are better at home, but it's not going to matter here. They're heading down to Columbia, Missouri to go play in a big game.
Yeah, hopefully the right team wins, and we wish the best of luck. That was a recap of the Class 2 district playoff games over the past few weeks.
Now we're going to head over to our basketball segment. Cole, how are you feeling about the upcoming basketball season?
Dude, I'm pumped. I'm ready to talk about it.
I think there's no other way to start off this segment than talking about the Clark County Indians beating the Scotland County Tigers with a buzzer beater 3. How was it there?
It was crazy. First of all, girls smoked Scotland. It was kind of close in the beginning, but then they just put it on them. It was an awesome game to watch. I thought that'd be the better game of the night, but I'm sorry, girls. Boys' game got pretty intense. Even though you guys played pretty good, the buzzer beater's just kind of hard to beat.
How was the air in the stadium? What was it like in the court?
Well, I was sitting pretty close, courtside. But it was just, you could just feel the intensity and just how crazy and how intense it was. And, we were down. And Harrison Parker missed that free throw on purpose. We got it to Graydon Klein, and he smacked that thing. I'm here with Harrison Parker, a key contributor to the Scotland game. I have a few questions for him. What was going through your head towards the end?
Well, I just wanted to win the game, so I was doing everything I could to try and get us to where in a position we could score that last basket.
Makes sense. When you got up to the free throw line, did you know you were going to make the first and miss the second, or how did that go down?
Well, actually, after I shot the first one, I thought it was off left and I was going to miss it. so I was a little mad. But when it went in, I was a little surprised.
Yeah. And then, did you miss that second one on purpose?
Yes, I missed that second one on purpose. Dent wanted me to make the free throw, but I said, "Screw that. We're gonna win this by
Yep. And then
some
Corey
luck."
got that big rebound, huh?
Yes.
And got it to Graydon, and Graydon knocked down that shot.
I'm here with Graydon Klein, who hit the buzzer beater 3 to beat Scotland County. Graydon, what was going on in your mind when you shot that?
Well, I was thinking shoot the ball because I knew we only had a certain amount of time left. I think it was 3 seconds. But I was mostly thinking get the ball out of my hands.
Did you know your teammate Harrison Parker was going to miss that free throw, or did it shock you that he missed?
Oh, no, we were telling him to miss the free throw. Garrett and I were. So we knew he was going to miss, so I was ready to shoot it if the ball came to me.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for tuning in. That was episode 3 on the roll.
We hope to see you on the next one. Girly Pop.